Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, mirror, mirror on the wall, what are the biggest box office bombs of the year? You'll find out in the hot dish. Then, still planning your New Year's Eve party? Wine diva Leslie Miller is giving you the basics of picking the best champagne. And
What are you doing?
Aaron Schwab is giving us a preview of her New Year's Eve show. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Happy week between Christmas and New Year. Good morning, everybody. We are live. Every other show's a rerun. But we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hello. Please keep that love going. It's Kendall, everybody.
Hi. Hello.
Full house.
Hello.
Holiday crowd.
Woo.
We are ready to go.
Rocking and rolling.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Full house today. And the bear. Yeah. He's still there. How you doing? Thank you, everybody. Have a seat.
That bear is freaky deaky Dutch.
I know. We got to get rid of it. By the time I get back from vacation, we'll get rid of the bear. But anyway. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing swell. I'm feeling a little Elle Woods today.
You do. You look very. Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
But you were reporting today. Weren't you out? You were.
That was yesterday.
Okay.
I was Bill Keller.
Well, no, I thought I saw you on Instagram, oot and a boot.
Yes, thank you. That was from yesterday.
Okay.
And then I made a little reel today.
Oh,
so I did that, and then I went in and did Good Day, and then we came here, and then today I just did Good Day in here because people get off for the holidays. So you kind of do a lot of things.
So you're filling in all over the place.
Yeah, it's fun.
I get it. Yeah, I have. I am the only one working. Myself and producer Grant at the radio station because I wanted to save my vacation days. I'm taking a couple weeks off in January. So it's literally me and Grant. So I brought in Colin and fave gal pal Lisa LaCourcier. So it's like a family. The inspiration was Seth Meyers brings his family in and does a really great episode. We're actually doing something similar on Friday. We have a special show. It's a little bit different. It's just... You know Kendall, and you know Kendall probably most of all, but Jeff and Ted, and you see them in little snippets, and Aaron. We're just going to actually have a very nice conversation with the gang, and you're going to get to know some fun facts about them all.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, Kendall, and I taped Kendall's yesterday, and Kendall, you were thrilled with your revelations that came out.
No, I wasn't. I had like word vomit. It's like I look great. I look like a wonderful person.
Yeah, let's just say you're gonna learn a lot about Kendall on Friday.
This hasn't been Jeff approved yet, so I'm wondering if we're gonna end up retaping
No,
it
Jeff
anyway.
will approve it. Believe me, it's nothing scandalous, boss. It's nothing
Is
scandalous.
it? Are you
No,
sure?
it's nothing. No.
I did admit to breaking an entry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a misdemeanor.
Fine.
So
It's fine.
yeah, that's on Friday. But I'm just starting off. I just want to say, and I'm sure somebody watching is affected by this, or maybe sitting in our audience. My goodness, there's not a lot going on in the world of pop culture, but everybody's talking about travel. If you are watching, maybe you have a family member, maybe yourself, you have been stuck in this nightmare. And a lot of it is landing on, I'm not trying to pick on them, but a lot of it is landing on Southwest Airlines.
Right.
My executive producer on the radio show, Holly, is stuck in this. She tried to go to Denver, got diverted to Austin, Texas, and she's there and doesn't know when she will get back to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
They said it could be as late as Friday to get back.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's
I was there yesterday, and there were just stories on stories of people who, I was in Salt Lake City, my flight got canceled twice, so I went to Detroit to try to get to Minneapolis. I've been here for 4 days, trying to get to North Dakota. I'm like, girl, just rent a car. But it's a mess.
It's a mess. And I don't, this really isn't political. It's just a statement that I think we can all agree with. Our executive producer, Jeff, just got back from Portugal, and he had a couple,
He made it!
Jeff, they're clapping, you came back alive. That's why they're clapping.
We need you.
But he had some plane snafus, and he's getting a full refund.
Oh, you are?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Europe has a really good passenger bill of rights. And look, we as people can't agree on anything these days, but I think we can agree we don't really have a lot of protections. If a plane cancels on us, we get nothing.
Right.
They really need to. They being the people in charge, they need to work on that. Because if you go to a plumber and they don't provide the service, you get a refund. You know what I mean? Why isn't the same for airlines?
Right.
Especially when they get a lot of bailouts. I'm just saying. I mean, they should. You know what I mean? So let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Chris. 2022 was a year of recovery for Hollywood movies. Yesterday we mentioned the success of Top Gun Maverick, but not every movie was Top Gun. In fact, one recent release may go down as the biggest bomb of the year. And watch, I'm going to say the movie's title and the studio audience will have no idea what this is. I'm talking about the movie Babylon. Thank you, audience. They proved me right. Babylon opened over Christmas, earning just $3.5 million. Now, why is that not great? Because you're like, oh, it's a lot of money. Yeah, it is a lot of money. But the movie cost $80 million to make. Yeah, the movie about the transition from silent to talkie movies has Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, and Tobey Maguire. So it's not like it's, like a movie starring nobody.
Right.
Those are three usually bankable stars.
Right. I just feel like they didn't advertise this at all. Like, I had no idea this movie was coming out until they did a piece on Sunday morning. And I was like, oh, when's that come out? That sounds kind of good. Why wouldn't you blow it up if Brad Pitt's in it?
If Brad Pitt's in it, and we don't see Toby. We don't see Toby a lot.
Right. And I love Margot Robbie. Oh, that girl.
Yeah.
Whew.
She's gonna. Yeah, I want to see her Barbie. But yeah. Anyway.
That too.
It's not the only box office bomb of the year. Disney's Strange World opened at Thanksgiving. Here's another, I think, marketing disaster. And Lord knows I know a lot about Disney. This earned only about $42 million, and reports are it could lose Disney more than $140 million.
Ouch.
Their marketing wasn't great. They released Frozen around 2015 at this time of year, and it did well. I don't know. Anyway, next up, a movie from February of this year. Remember the sci-fi movie Moonfall with Halle Berry and Patrick Wilson? A lot of shaky. Nope, nobody. Not a single person in our audience. Well, here's the deal. It cost nearly $150 million to make and only earned $67.
That's it.
$67 million.
Okay, got it. I mean, that
It
would
would have been
real
funnier
rough.
if it was just $67.
That's it.
Finally, what may be a surprise disappointment, Dwayne Johnson's, The Rock, Black Adam. The superhero flick cost nearly $200 million to make and another $100 million to market. Well, estimates suggest it will cost the studio $100 million in losses.
Oh, I wonder they're not making a second one.
They shan't be going through with another one.
They're just done with that.
FYI. And I like The Rock. He's a really nice guy, but this, I don't know. I think people are sick of superhero movies that are just all on green screen. You know what I mean? That it's like there's fighting and you don't know who's fighting. I call it the Transformers syndrome, where it's just too much special effects and no
action.
Good story.
Right.
You still need a good story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need to like them.
Yeah. I love good special effects, but you're really not going for the special effects. You need a story to ground it. Well, next in the dish, she's the director behind movies like The Sixth Sense and Lady in the Water. Oh, God, you had to pick that movie?
Nobody even knows that movie.
I hate that movie. That's the movie where Opie Cunningham's daughter turns into an eagle at the end of the movie. She's in a pool.
Sounds great.
It's horrible. Anyway, I haven't always loved M. Night Shyamalan's movies, Lady in the Water, but this new one, executive producer Jeff is telling me, looks kind of good. We're all going to watch. I don't know. We're going to watch it together and we'll judge on the other side. Here's the new trailer for the movie, Knock at the Cabin. Watch.
You have to come inside right now. There were 4 of them.
What did we say? You shouldn't make things up when we're talking about...
Can you open the door, please? They're breaking in!
I'll cut you, baby.
We're not here to hurt you, but you have to stay here in the cabin with us. Families throughout history have been chosen to make this decision. Your family must choose to willingly sacrifice one of the three of you to prevent the apocalypse.
We're not sacrificing anyone.
For every no you give us, hundreds of thousands of people are going to die.
It's really happening.
Okay. In the movie, a family is taken hostage by four strangers who claim they can help prevent the apocalypse. It's based on a book, Knock at the Cabin, and it opens in February. Well, I'm just judging by what we just saw. Here's the kidnappers' first mistake.
What?
They bothered some gays at their summer retreat.
Party foul.
I'm just saying. Leave us alone at the cabin. Just leave us alone. Let us drink our vodka sodas. Just leave us alone.
Just
that's all. We don't need. Don't knock at our door. Don't
knock on my door.
Don't Three's Company us. Just. Yeah. Who? And that's the other thing. Who answers the door? You know what I mean? You look and you see that guy? No, you're not coming in.
You run out the back.
No. What? What? Are you selling Amway? No. We have a lot more to come. Stay right there, everybody. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Seriously, though. What people never told you about your late 40s? Heartburn. You know what?
Can I second that, but in your 30s?
You're in your 30s.
I know. Jason, I sleep next to Pepto-Bismol. I sleep next to the Tums. I sleep next to the Pepcid AC.
I
need
never had
all
heartburn
the
until
Pepsids.
my 40s, and now it's here, and it's like, I didn't even know what it was. I thought I was dying.
Just like
Yeah, anyway, welcome back. Just another Jason
PSA.
mid-40s observation. That's right, yeah. As we approach the end of the year, we're seeing plenty of year-end lists. We talked about the biggest box office bombs a few minutes ago. Now let's move to music. I couldn't believe this. Only 14 songs this year hit #1 over the past 52 weeks. And one was the biggest. Listen.
You know it's not the same as it was.
Yep, Harry Styles dominated the Billboard charts this year. His song, As It Was. Well, this is one of the reasons why they weren't alive, because Harry spent 15 weeks at #1. I'm not kidding. I hope eventually we'll get a new set in the budget. I want one of those lazy Susans. You know what I mean? And we'll just do the show from, you know what I mean? We'll just keep
throw me
spinning.
off?
Jeff, can we get that? I would fall, but that would be great.
For sure.
I'd get a little heartburn and fall.
He'd like pull me down with you.
I'll wear that outfit, yeah.
Wear one of his feather boas, too.
I'll do that, yeah. Besides Harry, another young star had a year to remember thanks to her new album. Look.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.
Yep. That's right. Hot new indie artist Taylor Swift, her single Anti-Hero was the first single from Taylor's Midnight's album. This one spent 6 weeks at #1. This is good. This is, The album, by the way, was the top-selling album of the year.
Not surprising.
As a kid of the I'm just happy people still buy albums. That's all that that makes me happy.
Where do you even buy albums?
Target has LPs. Yeah.
LPs?
Yeah, that's what.
Just
Yeah,
go on Spotify.
that's what people with heartburn call the album. That's what. Yeah. Big round. The hole in the middle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that gets scratchy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Next, what many consider the song of summer. Remember this?
Turn up the music. Let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay. All right. It's about damn time.
That's right, Lizzo. And it's all dancing to About Damn Time. By the way, that went on to earn 3 Grammy nominations. Every time I hear that song, I think of gal pal Lisa, my friend Lisa. Every time we're in a townie bar, if you're ever in a townie bar and I'm there, and the jukebox suddenly turns to this and Cher, you'll know I'm there. And she knows all of the lyrics, and she'll stand up and perform
And do
it.
the dance?
And everyone at the townie bar is like, "Will you please go back to Minneapolis? Just get out."
Get out.
Yeah. Finally, she started the year at #1 and made headlines throughout the year. Look.
In this silence, baby, let me in. Go easy on me, baby.
Why does that feel? Yeah, easy on me. That does not, I'm sorry. That does not feel like 2022. That's crazy. Anyway, Easy on Me by Adele spent 3, what are they saying, Aaron? What's happening? Yeah, I know. They're all, yeah. Easy on Me spent 3 weeks at the top last January. Oh, that's why. It was basically last year. These days, Adele is selling out her Las Vegas residency at Caesars Palace. Well, other big music stars from 2022, Beyonce and Drake. Yeah, both had. Yes. Beyonce had a good year. This was a fun year this was a pretty good year for music.
I think all those songs, the good thing is sometimes we do these lists and you go, oh God, I'm so sick of that song by now. I like all those songs still. You know?
Yeah, and other than Liz, you know what I thought you were going to, the other song of summer, what was that Sunroof song? Was it called Sunroof? That was, you hear that that song.
Sunroof?
Yeah, you don't, Sunroof. Is that what it's called, Jeff?
Oh, that song.
That song,
Okay,
yeah.
It's called Sunroof?
It was played everywhere in the summer.
Oh.
I would actually say that was more the song of summer, yeah. No matter how successful a singer is, not everyone will like them. Next up, a new BuzzFeed article is taking aim at the singers some say don't deserve all the praise. The headline, people are sharing the artists and bands they think are completely overrated. Now, I don't always like BuzzFeed because I think they're just a bunch of sometimes bitter people. But anyway, but this one's fun.
Jerks.
There's nothing else going on, so we picked it. See if you agree with any of these hot takes. First up, Adam Levine and Maroon 5. Adam earned the most hate from BuzzFeed. One person called the band the Arby's of music. I want to be clear, we are Arby's lovers on this show.
What is that supposed to mean?
To us, that's not a cut down. I love a double roast beef.
Thank you, curly fries.
Curly fries? Come on. Jamocha shakes, yeah. Next up is, we just talked about him, Drake. One commenter says Drake's singing voice is terrible, comparing it to the sound of an unbalanced washing machine.
That's aggressive.
Do you like Drake?
I do. I like his music. I don't think anybody listens to him just because of his singing voice. I mean, this isn't Frank Sinatra we're talking about, baby.
Yeah.
It's like this whole thing.
Did she make a Frank Sinatra reference?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, good Lord.
Thanks.
You're gonna
Oh,
make a
blue
Perry.
eyes.
You're gonna make a Perry Como analogy next.
And then Louis Prima. Here we go.
Next is Taylor Swift. One person said she isn't bad, but is overrated. Another commented, I like maybe one song per album, but people are mortgaging their homes for a concert ticket. Yeah, there are actually people. Yeah. Next up is Justin Bieber. He made the list. Someone said his voice sounds like bland tofu.
What?
And he ruins every collaboration by adding nothing to the table. I spent the first 3 seasons of this show making fun of him because it was during his bad phase when he was peeing in buckets and things, but I don't, yeah.
Bad face.
Remember what?
Yeah,
He was
no.
peeing in buckets.
And then he found his wife and she saved him.
Yeah,
Because that's what we
Hailey Bieber.
do. We show up and we save everybody.
That's right.
Women. We save everyone. We do. We save the day. The women
You're
in
right.
the game. The women in the game. days.
You're
We have
right.
to do
No,
everything.
no. Oh, no, we cause trouble. You save us. Yeah. Finally, this one may be surprising. Freddie Mercury and Queen? See, what am I telling you? BuzzFeed are just a bunch of bitter Gen Zers. That's right, yeah. The commenter said, I'd rather paint a house with a Q-tip than listen to Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, I don't agree, but that's funny though. I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
visual.
that. That's good. Next up, it's time to put Kendall and I to the test. We tend to agree on some things, but what about certain pop culture topics? Let's find out in a game that we're calling Agree or Disagree. So, yeah.
Fancy signs.
Can I tell you
There's music.
how there's music for this?
Okay.
This is how executive producer Jeff had to get permission to use the color printer to make these. That's how fancy we are.
Not
Yeah.
a joke. That's not a joke. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Sacrifice.
He literally had the IT person, Kevin, in there giving him the secret code to use this. Yeah. Here we go. Jeff came up with a list of topics, and we have to say if we agree or disagree, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
First up, there are too many Real Housewives shows.
Yeah. I think you get rid of half of them.
I love them, but I only want like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I don't need quantity, I need quality. Yeah. Next one. I love reading about J-Lo and Ben Affleck's love life.
I love them. Bring joy, Jason. That is joy. Bring joy. I got like 3 people to clap with me, including Aaron. That's
You know
right.
what it is with those?
What?
I don't find them interesting at all. I don't care.
True love came back around. It's beautiful. Whatever.
Next up. Top Gun should not make another sequel. Yes.
Yeah, we're done.
Because, look, lightning struck once, and then lightning struck a second time. You do not want to go back to the well.
No.
You don't. I mean, because other franchises have done that, and you get diminished returns.
Right.
Both of those movies were perfect. Leave it alone. So how do we feel about this hot take? I don't care about Leonardo DiCaprio's love life.
I'm curious. I want to know which 22-year-old he's dating. It could be not me. I'm a decade too old for him.
You aged out.
I aged out a decade ago.
Aged out a decade ago. Yeah. There's like I really want to know if he has like a timer set on his iPhone. You know what I mean?
does.
Like, bing, she's 24. You know, yeah.
Gotta go.
Siri set a reminder for. Yeah. Anyway, next up, there are too many celebrity biopic movies. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need this many.
You know, because again, quality.
Yeah.
Just like the Whitney Houston, we don't need.
No.
We need just a few of them. Yeah.
Just tone it down.
Next hot take: Christmas decorations should come down by New Year's Day.
Okay, bring the joy again. Oh, Scroogey McScroogerton. Hello, the 12 days of Christmas.
No.
They start after Christmas. People.
No, here, no.
What?
First of all,
What?
you don't violently throw your sign. Yeah. Number 2, I know this one more, but no, just hear me out. I decorate at the beginning of November, so that's 2 months.
You decorate way before Thanksgiving? Like way before Thanksgiving?
That's when the beginning of November is. Yes, yes.
Okay, well. Thank you. Thank you for that, Captain.
So yes. So by the time January.
Oh, like right after Halloween.
Boom. So I'm telling you, we got to go. I know. But I'm going to tell you, but no joke. It's
Yeah?
funny Jeff put this in. Guess what we're doing tomorrow?
What? Taking down your
Taking
Christmas
it down.
decorations?
Because we're leaving. We're leaving, and we won't be back till basically the end of January. I don't want to come home to that. You know what I mean?
Christmas chaos.
Yeah.
The stags
Oh my
are
God,
out.
the audience is really, yeah. If y'all want to come over, you can come over. I mean, yeah. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. Coming up, do you really need to pay a lot to get a good champagne for New Year's? Wine diva Leslie Miller is joining us live from Vermont with the answer. Then, It is a holly jolly holiday with Erin Schwab. She's giving us a preview of her new New Year's Eve show when the Jason Show continues. The season of Hallmark Christmas movies may be over, but one of our regular guests is living the Hallmark Christmas movie life this week. There's actually a Hallmark Christmas Towns Index. And joining us from one of those on that list, all the way in Vermont, oh, look how pretty that is wine diva Leslie Miller from Amusé Wine and her fabulous store, Sip Butter. Hi, friend.
Hello! I'm out here. I feel like one of those crazy weather people on the news that it's like, it's freezing, my eyes are watering.
Yeah,
it's very cold here, Chase.
Leslie, how cold is it there?
It's maybe like 10, 15 degrees, but it feels very chilly here in Vermont.
Okay, now I kind of gave it away a little bit in the intro. Why did you pick Woodstock, Vermont?
Listen, I am so obsessed, just like Ted, with all these Hallmark movies. And there is that list, as you said, that actually ranks the Hallmark towns. They base the rankings on friendliness of the town, cheer in the town, decor, small business, the winter scenery. So, here we are in Woodstock, Vermont, because it's one of the top 10.
How long have you been there?
We've been here a few days, but we kind of traveled all over Vermont. And of course, it is like a Hallmark scene pretty much everywhere you go. It's so stunning. The trees are loaded with snow, and we're actually standing over, I know I'm going to say this, it's like the Wakuchi or something. It's the
wait a minute. I don't think you can say Wakuchi on television, Leslie.
It's the Wakuchi River. Something like that.
So what you're telling us is you're standing in front of the Wakuchi River.
Yes.
Okay. I don't even know where to go from there, but you said you've been there for a couple days, so tell us, are the people that friendly? Are there a lot of decorations? Is it living up to its name for you?
Well, I haven't seen Candace Cameron, so she hasn't popped out anywhere just yet. But it is just a small and quaint Woodstock Inn. It's stunning. The way that they decorate it is identical to all the Hallmark films. So it's pretty darn close. I have to rank it up there pretty high. In the way of friendliness, I don't know. I'm gonna attempt that again tonight at dinner. We're going to a big fancy dinner tonight, so I'm pretty excited about that.
So what I'm hearing from the Wakuchi River is there's been some people that aren't real nice. Is that what I'm hearing?
I hate for somebody to be sitting in the audience from Vermont right now. But they're okay. They're okay.
Okay, let's get now, obviously we have you. We got to ask you, because, people are probably still preparing for their New Year's Eve party. Let me just ask a very general question. Do you have a general rule when it comes to buying champagne?
Yes. Don't overspend. And remember that the region of Champagne right now is very expensive. It's getting more and more expensive due to the fact that crops have been a little bit thinner. Also, supply chain issues. We're seeing that the prices of the region of Champagne are more expensive. So I know we've talked about this on the show before, but inside of France, they make other sparkling wines all over the country. If you don't go to that little section of Champagne, the other sparklings from other regions, Alsace, Burgundy, the Loire, make stunning sparklings for literally like a quarter of the price, if not even less. So you can find some great sparklers for like $20 and under.
And now finally, Jeff has told me Leslie is going to do a polar plunge in the Wakuchi River. So, yeah. So go ahead, Leslie, take it away.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Actually, I did do that in Montreal a couple of days ago. We plunged into the river up there after we sat in the sauna.
No.
So I've actually done that on this trip already, Jeff.
Well, why didn't Ted book you for that one? What do you mean? Why didn't you wait
definitely...
Why didn't you wait to polar plunge at the Wacoochee?
I don't think anybody wanted to hear the words coming out of my mouth as I got into that nice chilly, The water was a little bit chilly. You know, it's also Quebec, so it's a little bit chillier up there as well.
Absolutely. Are you back here for New Year's, or are you staying there?
I am. I'm back in Minneapolis for New Year's, so we come back home in the next couple of days. But really, seriously, I would encourage people to check out that Hallmark Town list. It is just as dreamy as we thought it would be, and it's really stunning. It is.
It is. It does. It really does look like you're on a green screen because it's very picturesque. Okay, travel safe.
Yeah.
Have fun going down the Wacoochee, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, we'll see you soon. Stay warm.
Why didn't Ted book her a couple days ago for the Check out Leslie's store. It's great. I was there a couple nights ago. I'm so proud of her. Again, support small business. It's called Sit Better. It's in the North Loop of Minneapolis. If you're here locally, it's behind Freehouse. It's kind of tucked in there. It's great. Or head to amusewine.com. We're going to take a break, everybody. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Oh, Leslie. Wacoochee. She's usually over there. Now she's right here. Only a few days left in 2022. And before we say good riddance to the last year and hello 2023, one family member of The Jason Show has a question for all of us. Look.
What are you doing, New Year's?
That is our buddy. That's the great Aaron Schwaberini performing with Jay Fuchs at Crooner's Lounge here in the Twin Cities. I call her the Bette Midler of the Twin Cities. You can just call her Aaron. And she's back this week with 2 year-end shows. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Schwab. Hello, friend.
Hi.
You haven't sat on the guest seat yet.
They're letting me sit at the desk.
I know. You get to sit here.
I should
There's no let. There's
I
no
will do
let
a very
anytime.
good job in case I ever need to fill in.
Yeah, you do. You do a great job. You do. Okay, we got to talk.
Yeah,
So,
hit me.
okay, we're both very competitive.
Yeah.
And I'm determined to sell this out.
Not with each other.
Not with each other. Aaron is dying to make New Year's Eve a thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna, New Year's Eve a thing.
Yeah.
Explain why.
Because nobody goes out on New Year's Eve, but I am going to do a show.
Yes.
I am.
Yeah.
You know, we sold really well at Crooners, where the show is, for Christmas, right? We sold out the first 2 shows. They were like, add more. So we sold out those 2 shows. Amazing. Then they were like, wait a minute. We have a really great idea. What we need you to do is we need you to do the best night in the world at a restaurant and bar, New Year's Eve. And then I was like, woo! And they were like, Eve.
Eve.
I said, huh?
Yeah.
And then we said, nobody goes out on that night. They were like, that's okay, you can sell it. And I was like, okay. So I decided to now all you can do is make New Year's Eve a thing. There's gonna be t-shirts. There's gonna be Hallmark movies about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge, you guys.
Yeah.
Huge.
If people have never been, look, if you've never been, people always ask, they're coming into the cities, they need something to do with their girlfriends, blah, blah, blah. If you've never been to an Aaron Schwab show, you got to go. It's a fun night. Describe it. It's a little cabaret-esque. There's a tinge of it, a drop.
So what I do, it's all cabaret is what it is.
Yeah,
basically. What it is we take and we give ourselves a frame, right? So our frame for this show is New Year's Eve. We've done other shows we've done Ladies of the 80s, frame. We put all of our fun 80s songs in it. But what we like to do, Bette Midler. But what we like to do is we like to take all of those songs and we like to do them how we do them, right? So we'll do the Aaron and Jay version of those particular songs. Because storytelling is only good if you tell your own story. And most songs you can put yourself inside of and tell your version of that song.
Yeah.
So there's songs that I do that are funny that I identify with, and songs that are serious that I identify with. And so this show in particular is going to be some of our best of from the last year, because that's a New Year's Eve sort of thing, right? Revisit what you did, what went well, what didn't. Maybe we might put something that was terrible to see if we can try better next time.
Yeah.
And then also adding a couple of new ones in there just to spice it all up, right? We're trying to figure out what is the drink of New Year's Eve. I don't know. But I tell lots of stories. I sing lots of songs. Sometimes I tell more stories and sing less songs. It really depends. There is a list that we go off of. But you know,
go with the energy of the audience sometimes too. Yeah.
I do a show for the people that are there every time they're there. So there's a different show, even if it's the same idea or frame. It's a different show every time you come to see something.
Our last few seconds here. There's a problem. There's a potential problem, though. So you're physically in Minneapolis, but your buddy, the piano man, Jay Fuchs, is caught in this travel nightmare.
Well, he's not caught in it as of yet. Right now, he's enjoying some time in Puerto Rico. It's true. He sends me pictures. He just sent me one. He was like, have fun on the show. This is what I'm looking at. And it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But he flies in Thursday night. So, woohoo!
Yeah.
It might just be me.
It might, yeah.
You're a French horn. Jeff said he'd play saxophone. I got the slide whistle.
I'll play on my Casio keyboard like Mariah Carey. Yeah.
But no, he's going to be here.
He'll be here.
Buy your tickets. There's limited left. So you better get in there and buy them.
We want to sell this out. If we can sell 400 pickle jars, we can sell this out. So here we go. Here's the info. Don't miss Aaron and Jay's New Year's Eve celebration. Yeah. She has 2 shows Friday night at Crooner's Lounge. Head to croonersloungemn.com for tickets. Give it up for Aaron Schwab, everybody. New Year's Eve. We're going into the audience when we come back in a moment. Let's go to the audience, Aaron. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Well, anytime we have a good group, we always like to come into the studio audience to chat with them. And since it is the holiday week, I thought it would be fun. And we could concentrate on the negative and ask, did you receive a horrible gift this year? But we're not going to do that. But maybe we'll start with that. Did anybody? I'm just joking. No. Who received in this audience a really good gift? Anybody? I do. Oh, okay. Lady in blue, stand up. Come over here. Okay. What's your name?
Nancy.
Where are you from?
Roseville.
Oh, I love Roseville.
I do too. I see you at Target.
That's where I began my worked at Red Lobster there. Yeah.
Successful.
What did you get?
You know what? My son and daughter bought me a trip to the escape room.
Oh!
It's so fun, right?
That is nice. Did you escape?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're there. Surprise, this is it. This is it. You got to find your way out of the Fox Studios. That's right. That's a good gift.
It's a great gift.
Well, Happy New Year. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Good gift? Anybody? Okay, thank you. I was like, stand up, because y'all family didn't get you anything. What's your name?
Devin.
What, Devin? Oh, beautiful name. What'd you get?
I got a Justin Jefferson jersey.
I'm gonna totally act like I know who that is. No, Vikings, that's right. No, I do know enough. I know. Who was shocked by that? Oh, Skull, yeah. That is a really nice gift. Did you go to a game this year?
No.
Okay.
I would like to.
I would too. I've never been.
No, me neither.
Ever.
No,
I've never been to.
Fun.
Kendall, I don't need your judgment from the couch. I've never been. We should go to a game together.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll get tickets. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Did you hear him? He goes, we're going to hold him to that. No, we had that woman yesterday sent in a picture. She brought her whole family to like a VIP area. I'm pretty sure there was a mortgage taken out of that. Had to be expensive. Yeah. What? I'm not doing that, believe me. Yeah. Okay, did anybody, and you don't have to call out the person, did anybody receive like an inappropriate or weird gift this year? Anybody? Nobody? Okay, let me ask this. Did anybody receive a weird or bad gift, but because you're on TV, you don't want to admit it? These people are liars. Okay, anybody have any good travel plans for the new year? Oh my goodness! Is anybody going to Aaron's New Year's Eve show? Yeah. Right there. You can see what's bad is if you had said that you had travel plans, you were going to get to take home Eric's creepy bear. The creepy bear pillow right there. And I love the audio. And if you notice, now Eric, widen out a little bit. Widen out of that shot. You're going to notice there's a big distance between that chair and the rest of the audience right there. Let's go ahead and grab him right here. Okay. There we go. There we go. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Back in a moment. Isn't it creepy? It's the creepiest thing. He is soft. Welcome back. You're going to get rid of that bear while I'm on vacation, aren't you?
He's going away.
That's right. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Today, a piece of movie memorabilia selling for big bucks. Remember the hourglass used by the Wicked Witch in The Wizard of Oz? Well, it just sold at auction for nearly $500,000. Get this. The same hourglass was used in other movies like Diane and Babes on Broadway. That really was the thing. I don't want to get too down the rabbit hole in this, but back then, movie memorabilia wasn't a thing. So things were reused at MGM over and over and over and over again without much care. We're going to take a break. The surprise goodbye when we come back. Back in a moment. Welcome back. It is time for the surprise goodbye. So you know how this works. Kendall and I don't know what's in the segment until we read it right now. Today, a costly mistake for one guy over Christmas. He wrapped presents for family members in a blue floral paper that he found in his mom's house.
Oh.
But it turns out it wasn't wrapping paper. Instead, it was wallpaper that his mom bought at $75 a roll. After sharing the story on Twitter, some users say the guy did his mom a favor by keeping her from using the ugly wallpaper. The company that makes it heard the story and is now replacing the wallpaper for free. Oh, now that's nice.
I don't like that wallpaper. Can you imagine?
No, but that is hideous wallpaper.
It's horrible. If that went on your wall.
It is. I'm sorry. It's not.
On a wall, people? He thought
But maybe
it was
one wall.
paper.
Maybe like one feature wall.
No.
In the bathroom,
No.
like just like
No.
like in the bathroom, like behind the toilet, like one little wall.
Square.
Tomorrow on the show, Stephanie Hansen is back to talk about her top recipes of the past year. And don't forget, if you want to get tickets to our show for the new year, we have a new system. Just go to eventbrite.com or the Eventbrite app and search for The Jason Show. That's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Live